Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alia Ishira and my partner is Nur Mazwi. So today we want to present about plant morphology and anatomy in the subject AGR122. So let's start it. So before we start it, can I ask you about something? Have you ever think about the structure and the morphology of plants? Let me explain for you all. So, for definition of the plasmorphology, plasmology is the study of the physical from the external structure of the plants and the use of the those structures. Morphology analysis plant organs. Hmm, the basically of the plants have like leaf, stem, roots, and flowers. Plus morphology and flowering plants. In the basically, flowering plants have three items like characteristic feature, root system, and shoot system. Root system meaning for the system of the part of the tree that is underground. Shoot system. Shoot system is the part of the tree that is above ground. Characteristic feature. There are process associated with a process producing fruits and flowers. It can call it like fertilized or pollination. So for the next flowering plants, we have root morphology. Roots are very important for the maintaining the tree's position. We will call it acreage. Apart from that, roots are also important for absorption, storage, additional functions. So in the shoot system, we have we have four items: leaf, fruit, stem, and flower. And for the root system, we have two categories. So for the one, we have primary roots and secondary roots. And now you can see about type of roots. So next, we have flowering plants about stem morphology. The stem is a very important for the tree to be able to the stand and support leaf, flower, and fruit, and will call it support functions. In addition to that, we have three functions like transport, storage, and production. So, for modification of stem, we have rhizome, stolon, runner, offset, and tuber. Now, these are pictures like a modification of stem. So, for the last part explanation for me, flowering trends about leaf morphology. Leaf Leaf are one of the important parts for the trees to produce food. Trust the process, like we also know photosynthesis. Apart from that, leaves are also needed for gas exchange, transpirations, type and shapes. Leaf have simple leaf, compound leaf, and leaf venation patterns. For the for the leaf venation patterns, we have two items: parallel and reticulate. So for the pictures, you all can see there is a list leaf structures. Okay, thank you. That's all to me. Now I will go I will pass to my partner.
Flower morphology. Parts of flower. First, stamen. It is a male part, have anther and filament. Second, carpel is a female part, have stigma, style, and ovary. Other parts of flower: petal, receptacle, ovule, and sepal. Next, flower structure. Petals or corolla is a collective of petals. Is a create landing platforms, guide pollinators to rewards, and protect reproductive structures. Sepals or calyx is a collective of sepals. Is a protect developing flower bud, support open flower, and may be colorful in some species. Next, carpels or gynosium is a part of ovule produce. And last statement or androsium is a part pollen grain produced to pollination. Next, types of flowers and inflorescences. First, complete flowers is a post all four floral organs is a sepals, petals, stamens, and carpels. Second, imperfect flowers have only one type of sexual organ, either stamens or carpels. Third, incomplete flowers lack one or more of these four floral organs. Next, flower to fruit. In process fertilization, first a mature plant produces a flower, pollination and fertilization take place. Second, each ovule within the flower's ovary contain a fertilized egg. Next, petals and stamens fall away. Next, the ovary becomes the fruit and each ovule becomes a seed. Eventually, the fruit ripens and seeds are dispersed. Last, each seed contains a tiny plant. If a seed sprouts or begins to grow, it will become a new plant. Next, fruit morphology. Definition of fruit. Fruits are mature ovaries containing seeds. They develop after flower fertilization. Fruit protection. Fruit protect developing seeds. They provide nutrients for seed development. Next, seed dispersal. Fruits aid seed distribution. They attract animals or harness wind and water. Last, diversity. Fruit types vary based on ovary structure. They reflect different dispersal strategies. Next, types of fruit have three. First, simple fruit. Fruit derived from single carpel or several fused carpels such as pea, lemon, peanut, and nectarine. Second, aggregate fruit. Fruit derived from many spread carpels of one flowers, such as raspberry, strawberry, and blackberry. Last, multiple fruit. Fruit derived from many carpels of the many flowers that form an inflorescence, such as pineapple. Anatomy. The definition of anatomy is a plant's anatomy, also known as phytotomy, is the study of the internal structures of plants, focusing on the arrangement and organization of plants' cells, tissues, and organs. Parts of a fruit seed contain plant embryo and store nutrients is protected by seed coat. In seed, it has seed coat is a protective outer layer, endosperm nutritive tissue, and embryo is a young plant. Next, pericarp or fruit wall is an outer layer developed from ovary wall, often differentiated into three layers. It has isocarp is a outer skin, mesocarp is a middle flesh, and endocarp is a inner layer. Last, difference between morphology and anatomy. In observation scale, morphology uses naked eyes or hand lens. In anatomy requires microscope. In feature study, morphology examines external cycle features. Anatomy investigates internal cellular structures. In techniques, morphology uses observation and measurement, and anatomy uses sectioning, staining, and microscopy. In the conclusion, the study of plants' morphology and anatomy is crucial for understanding the structure, form, and internal organization of plants, which are essential for their classification, function, and adaptation to various environments. A deep understanding of plant parts like roots, stems, leaves, flowers, and fruits, as well as their internal structures like tissue and cells, provides valuable insight into plant biology and evolution. That's all from us. Thank you to everyone.